Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Yahweh Kodash, which Yahweh's Heavenly Father's true name. Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, that's his true name. And remember, Kodash is the Holy Spirit. I'm also going to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well in the scriptures. And salutations to all the brothers out there who push his word in all truth and in all sincerity. And this is going to be another installment of America is Falling. And we're going to watch this this video clip here from RT America, and the video is entitled "Experts Predict U.S. Housing Crisis as New Home Sales Plunge." And right now we're about to see the housing market, bubble burst. Okay, all right. This great economic collapse is about to occur. We always talk about the 2008 economic collapse that happened, and America has never recovered from that collapse, and we're on the verge of a bigger, more drastic, financial collapse, which is going to lead into a economic depression. It's not going to be a recession. It's going to be a depression, okay? And you have several things going on, okay? You have the housing market bubble, which we're going to get into with this video. You also have the student loan bubble. You have the credit card bubble. You have all these bubbles, okay? They are about to pop, all right? And it's pretty much going to be simultaneously, because when one pops, it's going to be a domino effect, all right? And right now, we're seeing that basically the housing market is drying up, okay? There's really no sales. The production is being halted. Sales in homes are not there, whether they be new homes or whether they be homes on the market already. Okay. Things aren't doing well here in America. Okay. And then this is going to affect the job market. Okay, you're going to have construction decline, which is going to lead into basically less and less sales in the the trucking industry, in the automobile industry. These contractors aren't going to buy supplies, which that's going to affect stores such as Home Depot, Menards, etc. Okay. We're seeing America fall right before our eyes. All right. And now I'm going to play about 2 minutes of this video, and we're going to pull out some scriptures and how this basically aligns with biblical prophecy. Okay. America in the Bible, and it is mentioned in the Bible. It's just not going to have the word America. It's going to have different code names such as Babylon the Great, Egypt, Nineveh, etc., etc., okay? But let's play this, because like I said, this is all in biblical prophecy, that America would once be exalted and held at a great standard, and how it's going to fall drastically, okay?
Analysts are predicting major changes to the U.S. housing market in the upcoming year. This as sales of new homes plummeted to 8.9% in the month of October. Unsold homes are now climbing to its highest level since 2009, when the United States was in the middle of a mortgage crisis. According to a new Reuters poll, experts believe the turnover in the housing market has peaked. There are currently over 333,000 homes listed for sale. Natural disasters may be partially to blame, as home sales in the South were likely impacted by the hurricanes that hit earlier this year, and home sales in the West may have been impacted by devastating wildfires. And with the housing market in question, I spoke earlier today.
And yes, that stuff does affect home sales, with natural disasters. But this has been going on for years, though. They always try to blame it on weather factors and other things, but this has been going on for years, though. This is not just something that's just randomly popping up and affecting home sales. Okay, this is an ongoing thing. All right. Now let's keep listening to this.
Today to Jeff Deist, president of the Mises Institute. Now, Jeff, we've seen considerable gains in the stock market this year, and the housing market has been solid for the most part, growing exponentially. So why do you think experts are forecasting a change?
Well, I think a change is necessary, and we forget that rising home prices aren't an unalloyed good. It's actually bad if home prices are rising forever and ever if you're a younger person wanting to buy your first house. So we find ourselves back with a sense of deja vu from 10 years ago, and even the 20-somethings working on Wall Street or at the Fed or in investment banks are old enough to remember some of that now. And when I say deja vu, we're back to having about $9 trillion in mortgage debt in this country. We're back to prices above their 2008 peaks. And we're back to this sense that people need to have more debt and more consumption and more spending to make the economy go. And we found out in the last crash that that just isn't true. So we have this unsettling feeling that as long as housing and stock prices are going up, that everything's a-okay, and the minute they taper off, as at least housing has this year, that we're in for it. Is this sort of the sense that where the roller coaster goes over the hill? Maybe. We're going to find out. But personally, I think we make a fetish of housing in the United States, and we push people into housing in some ways that get them into trouble.
And now I want to ask you, real estate agents in concentrated areas.
So he just stated that basically we're on a roller coaster ride, all right, which that's true, and we are hitting that that hump, where America, has been going up and up and up, and now it's it's going through that down phase again. Okay, it was at one the past few years, whatever, it's been going up, but eventually it crashes down. Okay. But see this fall, it's not going to recover though. When this economic collapse happens, like I said, it's going to be a Great Depression this time around. All right, and he's talking about how these home sales, they keep going up, and yes, that is affecting people because no one has money. All right, you have the student loan debt at an all-time high. Salakia, you got all this debt, okay? You got all these, graduates that can barely find jobs. They have all this debt. They can barely pay that off. So with increasing home prices, they can't afford it. So they're not going to buy a new house. So these homes are going to stay on the market, okay? And I see it out here in Chicago. The new home prices are ridiculous. They're basically running. If you want a single family home in a okay area, we're not even talking about top notch area, okay? It's literally $500,000. It's $500,000. You're literally paying $500,000 for a home, and you're not even getting that much space on top of that, okay? Like I said, we're talking about an area where it's just mediocre. All right, and a brand new house, and that's how much you're paying. And then if you want to get a used house, okay, that's on the market in these areas, you're paying between $200,000 to $300,000. That's why no one has the money to buy these things, okay? That's why the housing market is stagnant right now. All right, and this is happening, throughout the country. All right, you have it in New York, you have it in, California, out there in LA, San Francisco, all right, so on and so forth. This is what's happening. No one has the funds anymore, okay? And we're going to get Jeremiah 51 and we'll start at 7. There we go. This is Jeremiah 51 and 7. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. And Babylon is basically America, okay? And it hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, all right? At one point, America was that great place, all right, that everybody wanted to be, where everyone wanted to be, okay? That's why you had all these foreigners coming into this place, flooding it, because they believed that this was the land of opportunity where, if you work hard enough, that you can, get yourself a nice home, have a family and have a business. All right, but it's not like that anymore. And it says, that made all the earth drunken. And how has this place made the earth drunken? By its philosophies, its ideologies. Okay? The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. That's why you're seeing a lot of uprisings in these Middle Eastern countries, in Africa, in China, the East. All right? It's because everyone's tired of this Western mind frame, all right, in this Western philosophy. Because America brings democracy in, and what does that do? That brings in women's liberation, which that leads into the destruction of the family household. You see increase in STDs, increase in homosexuality, because that's what happens too. All right, the homosexuality is then legal. All right, which destroys a nation. People's economies plummet. It's just terrible. GMO food is introduced. Okay, these are just to name a few things. Verse 8, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. And this is the Lord, all right, saying basically, okay, Babylon is falling, or is fallen, all right? If you could take balm for her pain, and basically balm is a ointment, a healing ointment. If you could take that balm and heal her, she may be healed, but she can't be healed, okay? Babylon cannot be healed. There's nothing that can make this place great again. There's no stimulus package that's going to make this place great, okay? You can't this place can't do any economic deals to make it better again, because everyone hates this place. It's not even about money anymore. People want to these other nations just want this place destroyed, all right, because they want to be the next superpower. There's nothing this place can do, so it's just gonna fall, all right. It's not getting back up. I want to go to Isaiah 40. Is it 47? No, 19. Wrong scripture. Isaiah 19, and I want to get where is it? Is it 19? Or is it 24? Maybe it's 24:19. Oh, jeez, man. Where does this say there's no work in Babylon? Or no work in Egypt? Just sworn. But you know what? This is pretty good too. You know what? We'll get this regardless. This is Isaiah 24, and we're going to have to start at 7. The main point really is in 10 and 11. This is Isaiah 24 and 7. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. They shall not drink wine with a song, strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. And this is talking about the decline of America, right? No one's in a happy spirit anymore. No one's really partying, in joy. People are, if they are partying, if they are, having a drink, it's really just to escape the reality of this place, okay? To run away from the negativity, all right? That's why everyone's, hooked on drugs and alcohol nowadays, This place is terrible. It's terrible. No one's happy in this place, okay? verse 10, the city of confusion is broken down. And that's America. This place is the great city of confusion. All right, because Babylon just means confusion. Okay. Look at this place. You have women that are your bosses, which is madness. Women running a household, which is madness. You have children that can tell you what to do, swear at you, and if you discipline them, now you're getting thrown in jail. That's madness. GMO food, that's madness. Pollution is madness. These are just to name a few things, alright? Homosexuality is a madness. Everything that I just named is destructive. Okay, not only to people, but unto the earth itself. Alright? It really is. Okay? Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. And that's what you're seeing right now. All these stores are closing. Even these houses. Like I said, all these homes that are up for sale. Alright, whether they be a new home or a house that's trying to they're trying to get rid of it and they're trying to sell it off. And a lot of those houses are being boarded up. All right. Yeah, they're built. They're ready for occupation, but since no one's buying them, they are getting shut down. All right. They got all the security locks, on them. Some of them actually have their actual wooden, what do you call that? I guess you could say like 2x4s and all that. Shutting. They're actually on the windows, man. All right, so no one can enter in. And it says, there is crying for wine in the streets. All joy is dark, and the mirth of the land is gone. And you see that the mirth of the land is gone. Everyone's depressed. No one's making it in this place. It's terrible. All right, it's terrible. This is not, the 1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s, even like 90s. That whole spirit is dead. All right. I really want to get that. Let me just put in Egypt real quick. My other Bible app. I forgot where it's at. I know it's in Isaiah. I just can't remember. Spell Egypt right. Oh, geez, we got 600. I know it's in Isaiah, so let me just shoot down to Isaiah. Hold on, here we go. Isaiah, where are we? Ezekiel, Jeremiah is about to pop up. Salakia, bear with me. Okay, Isaiah. I know it's in the earlier chapters. Oh, it is in Isaiah 19. I just had a wrong verse. This is Isaiah 19 and 15. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. And you're seeing that, okay? You're seeing the downfall of America. Because like I said, this housing market, crisis is not only going to affect, the contractors and things like that. It's a whole, what do you call it? Trickle effect, man. All right. It starts off with the contractors, then it, ends up affecting the automobile industry. Then it goes to the those that sell the supplies, and then since they're not in work, they're not going out to eat, so that affects the restaurant businesses, so on and so forth, man. All right, everything's about to pop, and I hope this was an edifying video, and stay strong, who's ever listening. If you're a true believer in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, these things must come to pass, okay? Before salvation comes. Destruction must happen first. And the Lord's going to break this place down bit by bit by bit, all right? But the Lord's going to always, make sure that the elect, okay, of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so